Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to Vanilla Classic and our hardcore journey on the Druid. Thank you guys for clicking on the video today and joining me here. We're in a little bit of an unorthodox situation here. I did pick up all the quests back in the village, so you did miss that. You didn't miss it, it's not recorded. I picked it all up, and then I got to thinking about a few things. So I've made a couple of changes here. I've gone ahead and for now I'm disabling the VoiceOver add-on. And you can see I turned Questy on, and all I have Questy doing, after running out of the town twice and forgetting to pick up quests that I did not see, I turned Questy back on so I can just see where the quest pickups are at. That's the only thing we're tracking, is quest pickups and quest turn-ins. We're still using the in-game tracker, so... But yeah, that's back on. VoiceOver is off, and a couple of you guys mentioned that it's very likely that Blizzard is going to shut it down eventually. Probably pretty soon with like the sudden popularity of it, because in their mind it affects how their game can be perceived by people. Specifically, you know, not by the people who are using the add-on, right? Because if you're using a WoW add-on, you know that's not the base game, and you're not judging the game based on that add-on at all. However, let's say someone stumbles upon one of my videos who's never played Classic before, and they're just in the middle of a series, and I'm using the VoiceOver add-on, and they start looking at it, and maybe they have positive feelings about it, maybe they have negative feelings about it, but if they start judging the game based on an add-on that I'm using, or that someone else in this situation is using, then that could negatively affect Blizzard from their point of view, right? And I get it. I definitely understand that. So I'm going to turn it off in this playthrough. I'm considering leaving it on for now in the Druid playthrough. Or in the in the Night Elf playthrough, not Druid. It's supposed to be Pale Main, Tanners, Skinners, and Poachers here, but there aren't. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe there's another player around. Lots of people on today from Mulgar. 17 people here in the zone at 9:30 in the morning on a Thursday. Yeah, there were Tanners and Poachers and whatnot here. Here they go. They're coming back. So yeah, I've disabled the add-on for now. I think it is really cool. I personally think it's pretty well done, and I like it. And yeah, however, I get it. They are likely to eventually shut it down now that I think about it. And it also, with add-ons, guys, it just, the more add-ons I use and the less familiar I am with those add-ons, the more problems it causes in the playthrough. I find I spend so much time tinkering with this add-on in particular. I kept tinkering with it to get it so that when I click on an NPC, I don't want to hear them do their in-game talk. I just wanted to hear the voiceover. Yeah, I just, you know, I kept tinkering with it, messing with it. It was a distraction. And what I've learned is that, you know, I usually get killed in episodes where I fiddle with add-ons. I got the rogue killed fiddling with add-ons. I got the hunter killed after fiddling with an add-on. So, yeah. We are done with that for now. And we're back to immersion. So we'll have immersion text boxes. And as per usual, I'll probably read most of the quest. I don't want to go into this cave. I'm just not sure why nothing is respawning outside. There's nothing in here either. It's a little bit weird. I see all the bodies, so... all I can think is somebody had just gone into the cave right when we walked up. It's really all I can think. Yeah, and sorry for the unorthodox start to the episode, guys. Like I said, I did start recording. I went around, I picked up all the quests with the VoiceOver add-on. I had some problems while doing that, and heck, you know, it was kind of a mess. The original beginning of this episode was kind of a mess, and that's what kind of prompted me to... It was a mess because of the VoiceOver add-on. It was a mess because I walked out of town twice for getting quests behind. I'm still convinced there's a quest for the... there's a quest somewhere for the wolves and the pathstriders and the vultures, but I didn't find that. Oh, here, trophy quills. I swear I'm still missing one for the wolves and the striders. So I don't know where that is. Even with Question, I don't see it. So maybe it's just a higher level quest. Okay, yeah, that took quite a bit out of us. And I'm noticing that our mana regen is not... It's not cranking out like it was a level or so ago. This is going to be an interesting run. And I feel like at least for the next, well, for the next 6 or 7 levels, it's going to require quite a bit of patience. I don't remember what the Druid Bear Quest is. I know that the Bear Quest for the Night Elf sends you into an area where you have to contend with level 13 enemies. They give you the quest at level 10. You really can't do it at level 10, not in a hardcore run. Because you're gonna get yourself killed doing it at level 10. So yeah, well, if it's anything like the Night Elf one, we'll probably have to wait till level 13. Which means we have 7 levels of spamming Wrath, guys. 7 levels. What I'm really curious about is like people who do have a level 60 hardcore character. How many characters do you think you got killed before you got that level 60? And what do you think made it? Like, what do you think was the difference between all the characters that you got killed at low levels and the one that made it? Because to me it seems like freaking luck, and it seems like, gosh, 300 or so hours, 200, what does it take to level in Classic Vanilla? Probably about 200 hours. You could probably do it in about 200 hours. 200 hours is a lot of time for things just to go your way. In 200 hours, you're going to fall off an elevator. You know what I mean? It's like, it feels inevitable. So I'm kind of curious, like, and how was that progression for you guys who have level 60 characters? Did a lot of your characters die young and then you kind of like figured out how to get them into the 30s or 40s? Or was it like every character dies at the 20, but one character makes it out of nowhere? Like, is that how it was? I'm really curious in people's, the long-term journey of hardcore. I'm curious, like, what people go through and how many attempts they make before they get their first level 60. I don't have a count on my head. I mean, I can look at the channel, I can look at the playlist and count the playlist, right? So once we get to level 60, we will be counting the playlist, and I will see exactly how many characters. And we'll have other data. We'll have like average level character killed. We'll be able to crunch a lot of numbers when I get a level 60. And I'm a little bit of a dork about those kinds of things. So I think it's going to be interesting to see some of the statistics that come out of it. I need mana. I don't want to drink though. I don't want to waste the water. The regen is not bad if you're patient with it. We all know how good I am at patience. It really sucks to run out of mana while wrathing and then have to run in and club them. But such is our lot. We are going to get this chest. We really need to find another bag. Okay, there was absolutely nothing in there. Yeah, I really wish we had this quest for the... Oh wait, oh we do. What am I not tracking it? Oh, that must be what it is. Okay. So there it is. Do we have the acorn quest? Yeah, amber corns, we need 2 of them. Alright, let's head out here a little bit and we'll fight some stuff then. I realized today how actually really unfamiliar I am with Mulgore. Even though I've done it a handful of times, I guess I haven't attempted this zone anywhere near as many times as other zones, which is weird because aesthetically it's one of my favorites. Are Tauren my favorite race? No. Absolutely not. What I'll probably start to do is I'll probably start to bring other Horde characters here, just to level here. Because it's a really pretty place, and I found that especially in hardcore, jumping between the really early areas is still pretty useful as far as getting us ahead. And getting us ahead of the leveling curve is really the only thing that can help, you know. It's failing when you fall off an elevator, because the priest was doing it right. The priest was a pretty high level for things. The priest was almost unkillable, it seemed. The priest was not exciting to play, obviously. I remember someone like saying that to me when I first embarked upon the priest. They're like, "Oh, welcome to the priest hardcore. The real hardcore challenge is how boring it is." I'm like, "Oh, thanks. That's helpful." But they weren't wrong. It was a little boring, but I kind of enjoy that style of gameplay. The thumbnail of us just whacking stuff in the face. Oh, that's not good. Let's get a real heal here, and then maybe we'll try to run. We also got some new spells that I am not using at all, which could really be helping us here. Like, Thorns. This guy is just not, he's not stopping. You know what? Wrath rank 2 could be good. There, he finally gave up. That was intense. Yeah. So there we go. Those are some actual spells that will help us actually deal actual damage. Let's put Thorns up on ourselves here. And yeah, I bet with Wrath rank 2 actually on the bar, we're gonna deal substantially more damage now. Yeah, that feels a little better. Granted, we go out of mana, you know, twice as fast. But, you know, this is the way. It is the way. We can do 4 casts of Wrath, and then we are out of mana. And the mob is still very much alive at that time. We aggroed this wolf. I was trying so hard not to. And we don't really have the mana to fight him is the problem, but maybe we can kite him around. I'm not sure. If we could actually hit him with anything. So we've blown our mana trying to hit him with a Moonfire. We finally got the Moonfire on him. Is this a losing fight? It could be. Maybe not if we keep our heal going. We're just going to be a melee druid. We need to find a more powerful staff. Let's get some mana back now. Okay, let's go back to the Palebane place and check for respawns over here. These wolves don't really want to drop their paws, do they? Oh my god, they're everywhere. These guys are going to get me killed. I have a feeling. I also feel like they're respawning pretty quickly, so even though we're taking the ones out that are pathing near us, it doesn't matter because they're just popping back up as soon as we turn our back. And they hold aggro for a long time. It just becomes a huge inconvenience to have to deal with it. We could almost just kill them, except we don't have the mana to do it. But we have to run away for so long that we regen all of our mana while we're running away, which is pretty ludicrous. It's really interesting to me how in Classic, Vanilla especially, all of the classes have such different starts. Depending on what class you are, you could have an easy start, you could have an awful start, or anything in between, depending on the first class you pick. Now, the Druid was the first class that I created when I got on a friend's computer and looked at the game for the first time. I made a Tauren Druid. And yeah, you know, back then I guess it didn't, that character didn't get anywhere. That was just me running around for a few hours. But yeah, you know, and I think he said something like, oh, Druid, that's an interesting first choice. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know how people, like, they're trying to tell you it was a bad choice, so they use the word interesting? I mean, I do that too, to be fair. I'm doing the same thing sometimes, so I'm a culprit here. But yeah, what he was trying to say was that those first 10 or 11 levels get pretty boring. It's not even just boring, it's like there is a level of danger because you don't feel particularly strong. And it takes till you get bear form and then a little bit into bear form before you actually start to feel powerful, from what I remember. And this was like, the Wrath Druid still felt that way. One thing I remember about classic vanilla druids that's going to be fun to deal with is that I don't think they let you talk to quest givers while you're in your shapeshifted forms. So you literally you have to shift out. And guess what shifting out costs? Mana. Like, well, not shifting out, but shifting back in is going to cost you mana. So now you have to shift in and out to talk to quest givers. That's going to eat your mana pool. We need poachers, and we haven't gotten any poachers. Where are these poachers going to be at? We could look to the south, I guess. I'm not really familiar with what is over this way. So far, it looks like a whole lot of nothing ahead of us. You know what would be really cool? If I had a skinning knife and if I was skinning, because we did learn skinning and leatherworking. And we have definitely not been skinning anything. Let's go back to town. Inventory is not full yet, but I think I need a little reset here. I need a little reset, and then we'll go out of town in like a different direction. Maybe we'll head out this way to the water well. We'll fight this bird. We can't skin birds anyway. Or he'll just fly out of range of us. Yeah, I definitely did not get a skinning knife. We have the money now. We should be able to afford one. Okay, there's wolves. Yep. Oh man, the wolves are real. They're a real threat, man. They're everywhere. Turn nameplates on. Are we doing combat only? Interface options, names. Let's do combat only for the nameplates, but I do want them up. I thought we'd already done this, but apparently not. Somebody in here near the Skinner must sell us a knife. There's got to be a general goods guy in here. Trade goods. That's what we need.
How may I aid you?
I installed the Latrix Plus because somebody mentioned that it could automatically sell our junk. Let's do this. That's all I wanted for. I wanted to sell my junk and I wanted to automatically repair.
Go in peace. Greetings, traveler.
There we go. It looks like it is working. I'm not going to do cooking this run, so I'm going to sell the meat and stuff. And we will probably we'll probably do first aid.
Shine upon thee.
There's not a reason to not do first aid. Even if I just wanted to sell the bandages that we make, that would be worth it. It would be more worth it than just selling the linen, I think. I think the bandages ultimately would sell for more. Oh, we didn't get our skinning knife though, did we? Did we get it? No, Robert, you didn't get it. Listen, you got distracted by an add-on. You see what I mean? How I get distracted by add-ons?
Hail.
There we go.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's grab first aid, and then we'll head south this time and see what's going on down that way. We'll see if we can find any of the ambercorns. They should be in the shade of the trees.
You wish to speak?
There we go.
Winds be at your back.
Having War Stomp out somewhere where I can hit it is going to be clutch. Is this the well? That is not the well we're looking for. I believe that's the well we're looking for. Are we doing anything with the well yet? Yeah, well stones. We need well stones. It's actually been a little while since we worked on skinning, so I'm going to do my best not to forget anything on the ground. That being said, it's going to happen at some point. I am going to forget stuff. At least we have a knife now, you know. We have to start somewhere. Okay, we don't need the Plane Striders anymore, I don't believe. We do need lots of stuff from the birds. Alright, we've got a bunch of goblins here guarding the well. Do you, like, when you poison a well, do you then just hang out by it so nobody can use it? Doesn't guarding the well defeat the purpose of poisoning the well? When you poison a well, you want people to go drink out of it. They can't do that if you're then, like, guarding it with 20 of you. You know what I mean? I get that they had to have guys here for me to fight, but it just doesn't stand up. We're gonna have to buy a lot more water because at this point, drinking is gonna become part of our rotation. We're gonna have to hit it at the end of every fight. Slow and steady wins the race in this case. I guess as long as we can generate enough mana to keep ourselves healed, even if the damage we're outputting is pathetic, that's still a way to live, right? Okay, we have all the wellstones we need. Looks like there might be another gnoll camp over here. Definitely go check that out. Oh, we haven't been skinning. Here we go. What did we forget? The birds we can't skin. Did we kill anything else? I don't think so. Just goblins and the bird, right? Yeah, can't skin the goblins, unfortunately. Like to make some nice gloves out of them, but we can't. They won't let us. So we do still need the Plane Strider scale, so I guess we're not done with these guys. We do need to keep killing them. Eventually they're going to drop that item for us. Okay, we really need poachers. Do we have any poachers over here? We don't have... Oh, we have a dead poacher, so there could be poachers. There just aren't right now. Thanks to our druid buddy over here, level 7, Gigabeef. Thank you, Gigabeef, for killing all the poachers. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. My meat flaps. Okay. I feel like if you make a joke name in hardcore, that character is going to die. How many people have characters at 60 in hardcore that have joke names? How many people have a level 60 in any version of the game that has a joke name? I've never done joke name. I've never been able to do joke name. I know I'll have to look at it for hundreds of hours, and I'm not going to be able to do that long term, you know. Because even the funniest joke names, even the funniest, are going to get stupid after 100 hours. That's like $5 for a name change, I think. Nobody wants to be in that position. You have ranged attacks, I didn't really realize. I have to run in now, which is not what I want to do, seeing as how you have 3 guys around you. Let's get into your dead zone. Didn't matter, we still pulled the one. We didn't pull the second one. We could probably do this if we can keep healed up, and if we can keep regenerating mana. We can get a Moonfire going, that'd be great. Those big 30 crits. Let's get a big heal. It's not ideal, but we managed to get it done. He ran the right direction. Had he ran this way, we might have been in a bit of trouble. We might have been running away ourselves. I'd love to get in there and get the chest. That's a lot of guys to clear. I don't know. I don't know if we can break these guys up. You're a poacher. I'm definitely going to come out here and grab you. Wouldn't it be great if, like, Blizzard could look at the popularity of add-ons and decide that to, like, actually add stuff to the game? Like, if they could look at that voiceover add-on and think, hey, people really like this. So many people want to play our game and actually hear the quest. They don't want to read it, okay? Because they don't want to read. Because time is money, and people have a limited amount of time. And when people are playing a game for the most part, a lot of people want to just play the game. They don't necessarily want to do a lot of reading, and a lot of people might read independently of that. Maybe people read throughout their day for work and they just want to play the game when they're at home. But, you know, you'd love to listen to them read the lore out to you, so I really think they should look at that. Obviously, like, man, you're talking about, like, getting people to voice act all the lines in the game. It sounds like it would be an immense undertaking, but the thing is, like, it doesn't have to be, like, AAA quality voice acting. It just, I mean, think about how the in-game voices sound anyway, like when you click on an NPC and you hear those voices. That's not, like, super good. They're all pretty generic and cheesy sounding voices. A lot of them are obviously often reused amongst different NPCs. Could do some voice acting. They could put some voice acting into the game. Oh, we got 3 guys? Oh, we're out. Yeah. Got 3 guys on us. I'm surprised that our health is not dipping much faster than it is. We're gonna end up like my meat flaps if we keep this up. Yeah, there they are. Okay, well, the good thing is about running away on the druid is that by the time we leash these guys, our spirit has kicked in and we have regened our health and mana. So that's nice. I like that. You can just go back and try again. Let's start a little bit further out here. And he ran the wrong way. And we have 0 mana. Again. I could run away, guys. I'm getting sick of running away so much. You know what I mean? I love the big 30 crits with the melee weapon on the druid. Oh, this is great. This is great. I love this. Yeah, it just seems like we're getting the constant respawn thing happening. Which seems like it's overdoing it a little bit, but then again, guys, there's 23 people in the zone at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday morning. So, and it's Mulgore. I don't know if that's like the most popular area. It's impressive. I'm trying to say that the number of people on right now is really impressive, and I like it. What I don't like is the constant respawns. Especially when the game doesn't seem to know there's nobody else here killing right now. I wish they could improve that technology a lot. So that they could really zero in on like a heat map or something where the kills are happening and only respawn in that area. It seems to just be based on how many people are in the zone. If it's based on anything and not totally random, we pulled the second one again. We're gonna kill him and then we're gonna run. We're not gonna run at the wolf. We're not gonna run at the bird. We're gonna try to find a clear path to drop the aggro. Weaving between wolves is what we have to do to get clear here. We still need the one plane strider scale. Apparently they're just not very scaly, so explains the low drop rate. They're fast, though. They're really fast. They're fast as us. Same thing with the wolves. We have that rare prairie heart that we're kind of hoping for. Oh, blindsided again. It's going to be an interesting run, I can already tell. I could zoom my camera out more. I will. I didn't skin the path walker. Where is he at? Here he is. We did get the prairie wolf heart. That's awesome. We need one more paw and then we will be done with wolves. And by done with them, I mean they'll probably be harassing us for many more hours. So we probably aren't done with them, considering that. Okay, 6 out of 6. Let's try to get back to working on the pale mane. We need one more poacher and one more skinner. Sounds easy enough. Alright, so the sharing the land is done. We are done with the wellstones. We are done with the wolves. We need trophy swoop quills from the birds. We can work on that. And we still need our plain strider scale. I'm not really sure a good direction to find specifically birds. They seem to be scattered about here and there along with the other animals. Maybe we head back down this way, then cut back towards the road. It'd be nice to get this one done. The ambercorn we should be able to find underneath many of the trees. Let's scout out some of the trees here south of town. Hey, there it is, plain strider scale, perfect. And I do see the acorns we need. I thought I had saw 2 of them, maybe I was mistaken. I do see a bird down here. And a big resist from the big level 9. That is not a good way to start. Ouch, that was not good either. Let's throw out a little stun of our own here. We can definitely also play that game. But now we're out of mana, so we will play the game of auto-attacking a level 9, which is not going in our favor. It's... I don't like this. This is bad. that was a slow descent into death, I think. Okay, did he reset? He did. He reset in a way that we're still locked in combat, which is very bad. Okay, so we just learned that a couple of resist and running out of mana, we'll die. We'll die to a level 9. Can we even take this guy? This guy's like the end boss right now. Can we take the end boss right now? I don't know. Not without full health we can't. Alright, let's let the natural regen fill the mana in. We'll try one more time. Be great to be able to kill a level 9. You know, just 2 levels above us. Shouldn't be a big deal. It's going a lot better this time. Having thorns up would definitely be helpful. Here we are though, in kind of like a similar bad HP situation though. Let me get this heal going. Yeah, that was tougher than I would like it to be. We are slowly running out of water. Let's come over here, we'll get the last ambercorn. Okay, we'll swing to the north now, and we'll keep our eyes open for any swoops that we see. The Dwarven Digging is going to be on the western side of the zone. We're going to do that later. Level 5, yeah, much, I like the weary swoops. Level 5. Level 5 is much more our speed. That was funny timing, yep. Alright, this one's level 9 again. I'm not liking how close that wolf is getting, because if he adds right now, we are in trouble. Seven out of 8, we need to find one more. There's also a guy that walks the road that might have a quest for us. Now, Questy is not tracking it. So maybe we're not at the level threshold yet. Maybe we need to hit level 8 before it'll pop up. Maybe the NPC's dead. Who knows what happened. Who can say? I was thinking that if we headed this way, we'd find some more swoops. But now I'm not so sure. I don't see a lot of anything. Just the beautiful scenery. Not a lot of enemies around. Here we go. Level 9, of course. He resisted the moonfire that would have killed him. Perfect. But we got our last item, so we can head back to town now. Probably be a good time for it. Oh, we need a flatland cougar femur. Yeah, we need that too. Haven't really been killing any cougars, but we haven't been coming across many. They seem to be north of town for the most part. We didn't see any to the south. And they're level 8, so not as tough as the level 9 vulture perhaps, but still an enemy to be wary of for sure. He's going after that one. Let's go back and turn everything in. We'll definitely have an opportunity to fight more cougars as we branch out and do more stuff here. But we have quite a bit to turn in. We might hit level 8. It's not likely. Not from, well, 4 quests. Maybe from 4 quests. I think we'll be close, but I don't think we'll get the level.
What brings you here?
I have crafted the totem to cleanse the Winterhoof water well. Now you must take it to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. You will find it to the southeast, guarded by foul goblins. This will not be an easy task, but you must do it if we are ever to use its waters again.
May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Peace, friend. Ancestors watch over you.
Let's just double check to make sure that we're current
How
with
may
all of
I
our
aid
skills.
you?
Yeah, we're good. What are we getting at level 8 exactly? We are getting Entangling Roots, which is good. Moonfire rank 2. Thorns rank 2 at 14. Oh, okay, so we're getting Entangling Roots. Okay, it's fine. At level 10, we'll get the quest for our bear, but we probably won't do it right away. However, the sooner we can do it, the better, because the sooner we can get into bear form, the better our life is going to be.
Hail.
That is a fact.
Go in peace. What brings you here?
I see you have learned to gather from our sacred land brambles. It will take but a few moments for me to brew the water of the seers. I now present you with the water of seers. When you are ready, consume the water near the tribal fire. Once you have ingested the holy waters, it will take but a few moments before the vision materializes in the fire.
Walk with the earth.
We don't have to follow this wolf, but I think we do have to initiate the drinking of the Sapta. And then we're going to go hit up a vendor. This is taking a long time. It takes minutes and minutes to induce a vision, it turns out. There he goes. He is going to howl and then he's going to be off. We will find him later. He's going to be indicating a cave to us somewhere over in this area. And yeah, we don't have to follow him. We just have to let him go. That being said, you can follow him if you don't know where to go. Okay, well, there's no vendors in here, apparently. This is not the vendor tent. The vendor tent is over there. Let's go to the innkeeper. That'll work. We won't be able to repair us, but we shouldn't need a repair right now.
What brings you
What we do need is more water, and I don't think we need the milk yet. I think we can just buy the cheap stuff for now, as long as we have plenty of it. We could put on the battered cloak, that'll be a little bit more armor. I need that. This guy is standing in fire. I was like, do you want to die of fire damage on your hardcore character? I don't think you
May the
do.
eternal sun
What else?
shine
What else do we
on
have here? Let's pull out our leatherworking icon. We can turn some of our scraps into leather. Let's do that first. We could just do armor kits to skill up, probably. I think that's the right thing to do here. We don't really need any of this gear, so when we can start making stuff with stats on it, then I'll make the gear. But for right now, I'm going to focus on just getting skill ups, which means we're going to use our armor kits here. And we can actually put these on our gear. We'll try to keep a stack. And I always forget, eventually the bonuses they give aren't a lot, but anything can help. I understand that. It is hard to remember to apply things like food buffs and armor kits and things like that. Chest, legs, hands, and feet. Chest, legs, hands, and feet. Easy enough to remember. Wish we had something better than the novice pants. Robert, you could have crafted something better. I know. There we go. Hey, that's good. We're pushing 200 armor, which is actually pretty darn amazing. We set our Hearthstone, right? Yes, we did. Okay, well, what do we want to do now? Rite of Vision, Winterhoof Cleansing. The Winterhoof Well, I think, is north of us. We still need the Cougar Femur and a Swoop Gizzard here. Let's head out to the north. We'll look for Cougars. When we find them, we'll try to take them out. We could probably track that one. We also need to find the Dwarves, and they're going to be over to the west. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, the Winterhoof Waterwell should be up to the north here, I think. Or maybe, no, I don't know. See, it could be the one to the southeast that we went to already, but I feel like it's the one out here. Let's go check it out. Worst case scenario, we get a little bit of kill XP on the way. And then there's nothing there. Maybe we could even get our femur parts from the Cougars or from the swoops that we need. Let's see, I do want to head this way. I would like to work on the dwarf quest. I think if we do that, we should probably be able to hit level 8 here. I think they're back this way. Yeah, we can kind of see off in the distance the little walls that they build up in the quarry. Lots of wolves I don't need. Let's veer this way a little bit. We're going to have to clear some of them probably. We could go around. It'd be a long way around. We could probably use the kill experience. It's, if I'm being honest, it is kind of tedious to fight things on the Druid at a low level, so I'm going to try not to avoid that too many fights though. I know that's going to hurt us in the long run with missing out on that kill experience. But yeah, it's really special. The Druid is definitely a very special start. Alright, discovered the Bagnon dig site. I see you there. That was a big resist. Didn't really need to see that. There is a chest here. He has a heal. Oh god, the appraisers are healers. This is gonna get really sketchy because we don't have the mana to deal with somebody who heals themselves. I mean, and they can't do a lot of damage to us on their own, but if we were fighting two guys and they healed them, I mean, it would be over. We'd have to run away. This could get really iffy really fast. How many of the items do we have? We need 5 of them, so... And we need to make our way over to one of their forges as well, which we can head right over here to do that. To break them. That was not what we wanted. We definitely needed that time to heal up. Definitely needed that time to heal up. What's going to happen here is we're going to try to stomp her heal. She's going to heal. We're going to stomp it. And now we have to finish her quick. Because she's just going to try to heal again. Alright, she's healing again. We have to run away. We have to run away, and we're in a position where we could get killed. If she hits us with 2 spells or we pull a melee guy, we're probably going to die. Let's try to leash her, and here we go, we're good. Eat, drink, like we were trying to do before, and now we have to fight our way all the way back in, because I'm pretty sure everything is respawned. Yeah, these guys have respawned down here, you've respawned up here. We might not make it to a forge, so yeah, if we get the items we need, and we can't get to the forge, I'm just going to run to Thunderbluff and try to figure it out there. They said there was a forge there that we could use. I've never done that. I've never used a forge in Thunderbluff. I've always used the one back here. But we're not going to be able to do that today because wow, we are just getting pounded on by these guys. I'm not even going to bother fighting the appraisers at all. My new plan is just to fight the guys right outside here and then hightail it to Thunderbluff. That's new plan. New plan sounds better. I would like to give the druid at least like 15 levels to grow on me. That would be cool. So I don't want to get killed here. Let's take our 5 picks. Yep, broken tools, 5 out of 5. And let's just take it up to Thunder Bluff. We're pretty close. And we'll figure out where we can break them up there. Got a cougar here and a swoop that we need. Hey, we got the Flatland Cougar Femur. That's awesome. Now, if this guy would just drop the Swoop Gizzard, we would be able to complete this quest. Let's cross our fingers. Well, he did not drop it, but that's okay. We're going to avoid this guy. We don't need him, and I would very much like to get to town here. We don't have anything else taking us to Thunder Bluff, unfortunately. That's kind of the sad part, is that eventually I think we'd get a breadcrumb taking us here. We could also go over to the cave. Let's do this. Let's see, another joke name that didn't make it. I think like Taurens are mainly joke names. Let's take a look. Okay, I'm not going to read any of these out. We're just going to look through them. Not as many joke names as I would have thought. Actually, some pretty cool names. Well, okay, well, it's fine. Some joke names in the mix. It's hard to avoid the jokes with the Tauren. I understand that. I believe this is the cave that our spirit wolf would have ran off to. I don't remember what happens here, if we have to fight something or what, but we're gonna find out. Oh, okay, just a turn-in. I'm glad I remembered to do this.
The winds guide you.
To gain acceptance amongst the Elders of Thunderbluff, you must next complete the Rite of Wisdom. Now that you have passed the Rite of Vision, the ancestral spirits of Red Rock will give you the blessing of our ancestors. Only those who have drunk from the Water of Seers can gain the blessing. Travel east of Thunderbluff to Red Rock and seek out the ancestral spirit.
Walk with the earth, Mother.
See, the Dark Moon Fair is going on. I have never participated in any Dark Moon Fair events, or quest, or anything in my life. Think about that one.
Greetings.
That is as much as I've interacted with the Dark Moon Fair, I think.
Hello.
Embossed leather boots. We might eventually be able to craft those.
Watch your back.
Can't we craft those? Embossed leather boots. If I can end up crafting those, I will try to turn those into him and see what happens. Maybe we will check out. Is there a reason for me to check out the Dark Moon Fair? Can I do the Dark Moon Fair in hardcore? Or is that something that's just not allowed? I have no idea. We're not going to make this one. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Alright guys, I think all I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, I'm going to park it for the day. I might look around and see if there's any quests we can pick up. Like I see Gathering Leather and the Kodo Hide Bag. We're definitely going to grab those. And Preparation Ceremony. We're going to grab that as well. But that is all that I'm going to do. I am going to take a break here for now. The Druid is going to take some time to grow on me. It's a really slow start. It's not my favorite class, but it does offer a lot of versatility and a lot of utility that I think is really going to come into play and maybe keep us alive longer than level 18. At least we don't have to go to Westfall this time. So there is that. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until the next one, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.